Not gonna lie, he's speaking straight facts. Straight facts.
What up, though? Man, it's been a lot going on with this Diddy indictment. But good news is you found the right platform that's going to break it all down, giving you the straight facts. Let's get into it. We about to break this whole thing down right quick.
Everyone, my name is Damian Williams, and I'm the U.S. Attorney here in the Southern District of New York. Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice.
Syrup, painkiller, cigarette, weed, Hennessy, vodka, ha ha, everything. They own everything. They own every Diddy got them on everything.
Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them.
Freak-offs? This freak getting off using force and threats? I don't know about y'all, but my mentality, man, I don't give a about you or anybody you knew. So imagine me trying to threat or force someone to do anything besides leave me alone, yeah. Damn, Diddy. But let's continue.
The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB.
Cause he got his GHB, whatever that means. Yeah, don't push us, cause we're close to the edge. Diddy trying not to lose his head. But this ain't no laughing matter for Diddy, though. Let's continue.
Which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee.
Damn, when she was attempting to flee? That's the true meaning of a predator by definition. Done tore up your prey, now you sitting there chilling bored, and as soon as it try to leave, you chase it down and beat it up some more. Diddy a dirty alley cat.
As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
Now, how crazy is that? The same collateral he used against his victims is the same collateral the state going to use to lock him up for life. You see there? God works in mysterious ways.
And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses. Now, Combs did not do this all on his own.
Combs did not do this on his own. See, y'all, I told you way before he got arrested, people going to be trying to distance themselves from Diddy. I said it's going to be like Final Destination. People going to be trying to backtrack, see where they were hanging around, or even bigging them up, trying to see when death, a.k.a. indictment, going to come back for them. You can check that video out here if you haven't already. Let's move on.
As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy. He used his business and employees of that business and other close associates to get his way. Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff. The indictment alleges that those individuals facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked them with the supplies, including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex workers.
Talk about dirty money. This ninja been trying to tell us all along. You see, the truth is in the name. Bad boy, dirty money, slogans like take that, take that. Damn, Diddy. It's like what these devil worshippers believe. They got to show you or tell you what's going on to relieve their karma. Well, obviously it didn't work for Diddy. What's done in the dark gonna come to the light. Let's keep going.
The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs' crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, including by making phone calls to witnesses and victims and giving them a false narrative of what they had experienced. And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location in order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee.
Man, how you gonna whoop somebody's ass and lock them away till they heal? Well, Diddy, look like this New York State trial about to whoop your ass so bad, it may take a life sentence to heal. Damn, yo. Let's move on.
As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
This ninja had 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil. That had to be one slippery freak-off. How you gonna tell me the victims couldn't get away wearing all that baby oil? You should have been able to squeeze right out of that freak-off and slip and slide your way down the hallway. Now I see why Diddy was wearing socks when he was chasing after Cassie. I'm sorry, my bad. Let's continue.
Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches. As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well we recovered 3 AR-15s. This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here the serial number has been thoroughly defaced. Another picture of more ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there. Now, I want to be clear about 2 things. First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York.
Damn, Diddy. This ninja used to have the key to the city. Now he need a key from the city to get out them bars. He thought all that money would protect him. He thought all that cheese was the answer.
See that man over there? Huh? He's got keys. Yeah. Go get those keys. Go get them. Go get the keys. Go get them. That's it? Yeah. Okay, get the key. No, not the cheese. The keys. Put the cheese down and get the keys. Go on.
Not the cheese, Diddy. You need the keys.
We are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly. Anyone with information can call 1-877-4-HSI-TIP.
Ain't that the same number T.I. gave when he was encouraging people to snitch? My bad, T.I., my bad. You actually my dog, my bad.
I want to express my deep appreciation for the victims and witnesses who have used their voices and helped bring this criminal conduct to light. We would not be here without them.
What about all them victims who didn't come forward? What about all these hard rappers and street ninjas who don't want no settlement but nervous about the content of them tapes? I know they wishing Diddy would have took a plea deal and not go to trial. That's when all the evidence comes out on a big screen. All you rappers talking all that gangsta-ish better hurry up and release whatever projects you working on. Albums, mixtapes, whatever. Get it out and get it out quick, because your reputation on the timeline.
I also want to thank the dedicated case agents on the HSI Trafficking in Person Squad in New York. They have been with us since day one and have worked tirelessly on this investigation. They will continue to be invaluable partners to us. I also want to thank the incredible agents and analysts from SDNY who have also provided tremendous assistance on this case. I'm deeply grateful for their continued work. And finally, I want to thank the outstanding career prosecutors from SDNY who are handling this case. Meredith Foster, Emily Johnson, Chrissy Slavic, Madison Smizer, and Mitzi Steiner, and their supervisors, Jamie Backleapter and Jacqueline Kelly. They are members of the Civil Rights Unit in our criminal division. We created the Civil Rights Unit when I became U.S. Attorney. I am deeply proud of their work on this and so many other cases.
Oh, Diddy, they all women. Ninja, you going down. That's just off the hotel footage alone. Ain't no telling what else they seen. It's over for you. The only question is, who's going down with the Diddy? Who's going down with the Diddy? Who's going down? We're going to cover that in the next video. Now, before I let you go, I'd like to give y'all some food for thought. You know, something to digest until the next time. And remember, you can help us eat by liking the video, leaving your take down in the comment section, and subscribe to keep us live. Now remember, we ain't curved no opinions, we ain't been no truths, we bringing the straight facts.
You may think they got away with it. You may think that they were able to just hurt you, disregard you, break your heart, be completely evil and spiteful and malicious with the things that they did to you and that they got away with it. But I promise you they didn't. I promise you they won't. There is a fundamental truth in the saying that you reap what you sow, and no one is above it. No one gets an out. At the end of the day, no matter what their life looks like, when people reap bad harvest, when people deliberately go out of their way and hurt people that didn't deserve it, they will pay the cost. They will eventually pay the cost. Trust me on this.